My freaking god, Ram, we were very responsive of other than planning this day. But here's the thing, I need to edit this, and I hate editing. Should I just flip a clip? You know, flip a clip's only just for animations. You know that? No, you can actually edit. Well, you might be true. But God, we were careless about the battery of this thing. Now I'm checking out, and we're actually almost gonna run out the battery of the tablet. Holy Jesus!
Even some of his throne's abilities seem to be more magic than hard science. All of this potential makes Thanos an incredibly dangerous foe.
Yeah, good luck trying to hurt him. He can survive pretty much anything, including a gun specifically designed to kill him. He even shot himself in the face with it just to prove how goddamn awesome he is. Don't try that at home, kids.
He's strong enough to overpower 2 Thors at once, snap a universal weapon known for its extreme durability, and even lift the gargantuan Galactus engine.
A giant super rocket big enough to move planets. According to Mr. Fantastic, and that guy knows his stuff, this thing is hundreds of miles long.
While the Galactus engine's size seems to vary from comic to comic, Reed's assertion matches its appearance when it propelled Ego the Living Planet. By examining the engine in 3 separate parts, applying the density of steel, and comparing Ego's diameter of 4,165 miles, we've found that Thanos must be lifting about 50 quintillion tons. That's like holding up 140 trillion Empire State Buildings.
And he's doing this inside the gut of a living Kurt Russell planet that eats other planets and even stars. Man, I thought I had an iron stomach.
But destroying a star isn't a simple thing. Any energy directed toward a star would just be absorbed and adapted to. Only by completely nullifying a star's constant energy output can it be eliminated.
So Ego's stomach acid must be deadlier than freaking supernovas or a black hole. He'd probably love Mama Boomstick's world-famous ghost pepper pie.
What the hell is that?
It's fine. Just dip it in some squirrel paste.
Surviving the stomach of Ego isn't so far-fetched for Thanos, considering he's also survived a dip in a black hole, extreme reality warping across the metaverse, and the voice of Black Bolt.
What's so special about this guy, you ask? Well, with just a whisper, he obliterated 1 billion tons of rock. This guy can easily break a planet with just one shout, and Thanos took 3 of them to the face.
Although Thanos isn't known for being a speedster character, he's still quick enough to battle the likes of Silver Surfer, a being who can cover 500,000 light years in just a couple of seconds, putting him over 3 trillion times faster than light. With so many impressive showings, it's hard to truly find a weakness.
Except for one.
Hey,
Oh, God damn it.
Thank you. Glad to be here. It's me, Deadpool, slayer of Deathstrokes, befriender of ponies, and breaker of mad titan hearts. And like Casanova, the ravenous reaper can't get enough of me, and Thanos just hates that.
Ooh. Well, Thanos did curse him so he couldn't die and be with her.
I know, right? He's a big purple crybaby. Have you seen that chin, though? It's like he got hit in the face with a slap chop.
Don't you have like a party in Toontown to be at?
Come on, buddy. You can't have a death battle season without Deadpool, right?
We did. The last one.
Nobody counts that one. I mean, that's the year you pit a dog in a trench coat against a goddamn bear. What did you think would happen?
Yeah.
Whatever. I know when I'm not wanted. See you next year. DP out.
Oh,
Yeah.
Even with all of these powers and abilities, Thanos still felt he needed something more to impress Death. Think he's compensating for something, Wiz?
Oh, absolutely. So he built the Infinity Gauntlet, a golden glove which harnessed the power of 6 multicolored gems, known as Infinity Stones. With these, he could control the full spectrum of space, reality, mind, power, soul, and time.
And with those powers combined, he summons Captain Planet.
Really?
Well, more like the destruction of the universe, but sure, whatever. Steve?
Same difference. But wait, isn't the Time Stone the green one in Doctor Strange's necklace?
Well, in the movie universe, the Time Stone is green, but in the original comic series, it's orange. This is because every universe has its own unique Infinity Gauntlet that works exclusively there. And sometimes, the stones are different in color. Here, just follow this handy diagram I made.
Okay.
Yeah, don't care. So with all the stones, he wiped out half the universe with only a snap of his fingers. But he also started going a bit crazy and began to doubt his ability to perform. Hey, happens to the best of us.
Yet it never keeps the Mad Titan at bay for long, whose constant lust for power and godly status in the universe is only matched by his drive to just kill everybody.
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here.
I really like that
What
Thanos.
should I say?
Because it's the same guy who does Cable. I really like that
10
version of
billion years ago,
Thanos.
the primeval old gods clashed in a cosmic civil war called Ragnarok.
That the one with Thor and Jeff Goldblum?
No. Yes,
Okay,
kind of.
well.
The battle was so great that the result was an explosion that tore the gods asunder, sending a great god wave throughout the metaverse, eventually birthing
Really?
a new generation known as the New Gods.
How original!
Yeah, the same
well,
thing.
Some
How
of these
original.
include Alpine Space Skier, Fancy Pants Shakespeare, and this cyborg spider Humpty Dumpty. Half of these
Ah,
guys
Jesus.
ended up on a beautiful paradise world called New Genesis, while the rest got stuck on an actual fireball called Apocalypse. With a K.
Among these damned souls was Prince Euxis, second in line to the throne behind his older brother Drax. Not
Wait,
Dave
what?
Bautista Drax, but DC Drax.
Aw, man, I really like that guy.
The same
Not
here.
afraid to see what he's thinking.
You are horrifying to look at, yes.
To rule Apocalypse, Drax was meant to enter the mysterious
No.
Omega Pit and absorb the Omega Effect, a force of destructive entropy bound within Apocalypse.
But being the crafty bastard he was, Euxis tricked DC Drax into getting killed and stole the loot for himself.
And so the Omega Effect transformed Euxis into the physical manifestation of tyranny, Darkseid.
Oh.
Now what? Now you die.
As the king of Apocalypse, Darkseid entered a war on the universe. Whether he was kicking New Genesis' ass or giving the Man of Steel a hard time, Darkseid was always working toward his one goal, conquering all life.
Okay.
And thanks to his new god physiology, he has incredible superhuman strength, speed, agility, and even
Okay.
immortality. He's already over 245,000 years old, and that's given him plenty of time to push the limits of the Omega Effect.
He's got a whole bunch of cool Omega powers that break all the rules of nature. He can teleport across time and space, fly at unthinkable speeds, warp reality around him, and grow supersized.
Something he's pretty used to doing. The scale between the Prime Universe and Darkseid's own universe, the Fourth World, is vast. He travels between universes via boom tubes, which automatically adjusts his size to what is considered normal within his destination. Otherwise, he'd have a hard time fitting in, given that the normal size of a new god is about the size of a star.
Oh yeah, I've had that kind of trouble with my boomstick too.
He can use various psionic powers like telekinesis and telepathy, and can easily manipulate sentient beings thanks to a cosmic awareness of the multiverse powered by 18 divine senses.
You know, I bet he never forgets where he leaves his keys.
Like a space-age necromancer, Darkseid can possess living or deceased beings, controlling them like puppets. He can even control basic inanimate objects, just like the Nomad of Nowhere.
Ah, holy shit!
Okay.
Wiz, never thought I'd say this, but I might have had too much to drink.
But Darkseid's deadliest
Yeah.
technique is his signature Omega Beams. These burning lasers of hatred are capable of instant sharp turns and tracking multiple targets at once.
They're splitting up. They can do that? They're locked on us.
On contact, the beams can either disintegrate their target, transmute matter, erase beings from existence, or trap enemies in the Omega Sanction. The Omega Sanction is a sort of life trap. Its target enters a self-contained reality where they live out an infinite number of lives for eternity.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad. I'd just do a Bill Murray and use all those lives to learn piano or save a dog or... Yeah, that's probably about it.
Well, there's a catch. Each life in the Sanction gets progressively worse as it goes, including how you die. When the third Mr. Miracle was trapped in it, he was fairly unaware, until he was beaten, burned, mutilated, and castrated, broken to a point of intentionally overdosing. And that was just his first life in the Sanction.
Oh. No thanks. I'm good.
To overpower the multiverse, Darkseid would face some pretty steep competition. However, his power eclipses those of even some of the strongest heroes around.
He's fast enough to take a trip to the Source Wall in just a few seconds. That's at the very edge of existence. So, like, you're not gonna be able to map quest that shit.
The edge of the observable universe is about 45 billion light years away, and scientists hypothesize the actual scale is over 106 trillion times greater. It took a whole year for the legendary Helm of Nabu to make this journey. But for Darkseid, all of 5 seconds. To pull this off, he'd have to be moving over 87 duodecillion times the speed of light.
Which is totally a real number that I understand. But if he's super big in Fourth World, wouldn't he have an easier time getting to the edge?
We're factoring the scaling across his universe as a whole. Besides, technically the Fourth World is 4 billion years older than our own universe, so the distance to the edge is probably even further.
He's so quick, he can choke out Superman before he even sees him move, or knock him out cold in just a few bitch slaps. And Superman can survive supernovas to the face. Also, since Darkseid wasn't affected by the Crisis Mega Reboot, it's still canon that he can blitz pre-Crisis supes, who can sneeze solar systems away.
Darkseid is strong enough to crush a lantern ring with ease, destroy planets with his Omega Beams, and wipe out the Justice League with a single strike. Even with all this power, Darkseid believed he could not dominate the universe until he discovered his ultimate prize, the anti-life equation.
Anti-life
I
equation?
knew numbers were bad for you. Take that, Miss Jensen, and your stupid ruler.
The anti-life is technically an entity of its own, a fragmented piece of the source from which all life originates. However, Darkseid discovered a formula which essentially manipulates the anti-life's presence in all living things, in a manner which definitively proves that all freedom and hope are meaningless efforts.
So it's math that just makes you sad.
Yes, and a slave to Darkseid, but yes. So the anti-life is pretty weird, but you know what's even more so? The Darkseid that you think you know isn't actually Darkseid.
Say what now?
He became the very essence of tyranny itself. This non-corporeal god rests in the higher plane of Fourth World, and molds avatars of his consciousness to interact with the multiverse around him. While each avatar is weaker than his true self, it's a necessary handicap, as his own existence in a universe other than Fourth World would shatter the laws of reality, ending time and space as we know it. The sheer power of the Omega Effect threatens entire cosmos, similar to how its equal, the Astroforce, could counter an Oblivion bomb, capable of annihilating the universe in a single blast.
Holy shit! His avatar may lose some power, but it's still tough enough to survive a bomb Lex Luthor designed to rip apart existence, and a shot from Marvelous Marno's Master Blaster, which sounds like it was made up by a circus clown. And that kind of makes sense, because apparently no life form can stand up to it. Just like clowns.
Except for Darkseid.
Well, Darkseid isn't immune to all guns. All you need is a neat little Radion bullet.
Think of Radion as the new god's kryptonite. Despite all his power, Darkseid is far from invincible. He's had his heart ripped out, his soul stolen by death, and his essence shattered by Superman, singing.
Hey, Darkseid, look at this photograph!
To this day, even after so many cataclysmic events, the Lord of Apocalypse continues his mission. Every living being in the multiverse will bend to the will of Darkseid.
It seems I have you to thank for my resurrection. Though your world will suffer slowly, I grant you a quick death.
Oh, Justice League Ultimate.
Alright, the combatants are set.
That's one of my favorite shows.
Once and for all.
But first,
which
I
is
need something
Justice
that
League
can
Ultimate.
sate my godly hunger.
We're in the holiday season, so nobody wants to worry about preparing meals. Thankfully, cooking delicious, wholesome meals can be an easy feat with Blue Apron. Starting in January, Blue Apron chefs are working with health and wellness experts at WW, Weight Watchers Reimagined, to make a variety of fantastic recipes.
What's your idea?
Perfect for
Who will win?
Style.
Thanos, stop!
The new freestyle plan features 6
You know what?
weekly
I'll go with you.
recipes. You can
Thanos.
choose up to 3
I mean,
per week,
honestly,
get
because of
pre-portioned
the
ingredients,
reality
and
stone,
create
you might
wonderful
actually
meals
get that
for as low as 4 smart points each.
gun.
So enjoy your holiday.
So let's do it.
Worrying about
Oh,
grocery
Jesus.
shopping or planning. Let Blue Apron take care of that.
My favorite part is feeling like a master chef, making creative.
So you think that... Okay. So here's the thing, viewers. my buddy Ram suggests that Thanos might win. And I'm even gonna go with him because, I mean, yeah, here's the thing, the Reality Stone might actually learn, well, with the Mind Stone, he might actually learn more of Darkseid and use the Reality Stone to actually have the gun that kills a new god. So, yeah, Thanos, let's do it.
Delicious meals with my own hands. You guys really need to try it out.
It's pretty nice coming home knowing I'll have a delicious meal I can whip up with ease.
So check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free at blueapron.com/battle. That's blueapron.com/battle to get your first 3 meals free.
Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
You can fly, you can teleport, it'll send you through time.
Hey, Death Battle.
Space,
Deadpool.
and it's perfect for gaming. You follow me?
Perfect for gaming, really? Actually, you know what? That's actually kind of true. I really want a throne like that. Jesus Christ.
We're thinking
Oh, there he is.
It is.
Thanos, buddy, how are you doing? Rocking that chin as always.
Okay.
Get off my throne and kneel. Face death at the hand of your new emperor. You know not the
Okay.
infinite wealth of destruction.
Supreme Emperor, I'm galactic.
Oh, this is Omega Sparks.
Crushing you under my feet. What has nothing to
That guy's so good with songs, Omega Sparks. Hands down.
I change reality when I think. Soul on their own. I'm the king of the universe. Now
Dare strike me.
put a stop to
Beg for the sweet release of death. You first.
the king.
Reality.
Battle for the universe, let's get striking. Feel the power and the force of the mighty is fighting. Energy blast, hit fast, moves like lightning. Looking with a new god on the hands of a titan. I'm the king. I'm the king. Yeah, hard and grind, crash like the stars collide. Feel it all.
Holy Jesus.
For your soul, your mind. I'm the king. I'm the king.
A copter, really?
I'm the king.
Thanos! Ha ha! That's funny.
Phone number and I'm making a call. Walk through portals, step on the borders of time and space. You're never stopping this. King of apocalypse, turn planets.
That's the reality
Give
one.
me respect. I bring strong to death. Battle, sneak, mega effect. Settle your debt. Must lie to get to the throne. I never regret. Heads roll when I step in. Give me your dick.
Oh yeah, his shields. This is awesome, Facebook! I know. Please, Thanos win! Same here.
I am Thanos. Thanos is supreme. Thanos is God.
Battle for the universe, let's get striking. Feel the power and the force of the mightiest fights. Energy blast, hit fast, eye beams like lightning. Who can win a new god or the hands of a titan? I'm the king. I'm the king. Yeah, hard
ground and pride crash like when stars collide. Feel it all inside, ready for your soul's demise. I'm the king.
No way, he's using our planets. Well, we're doomed. We're doomed. No freaking way.
These games bore me, but this will bring a smile to my face.
Really? Oh. Yes.
You don't have to wait.
What?
Coward!
Oh, that's right!
Who are you?
That's an avatar!
I'll show you.
That's Darkseid's avatar! Wait. No. That means Darkseid's gonna win. No, please Thanos, win! Yeah, please Thanos! No. No way.
Your reality is far from my own. You have no power.
No!
Thanos, I am all things. This is who I am. Pitiful.
No. What? What's he looking at?
Is he looking at us? Oh my god! It's Deadpool with a gun!
The Omega Sanctuary.
Behold, an endless day.
So you watching any anime?
Really?
Oh, man! That's the worst way he could have gone out, because now he's gonna be dying over and over and over.
Thanos was an incredible
Yeah.
foe, especially while wielding the Infinity Gauntlet. Unfortunately, the gauntlet had a fatal flaw.
Yeah, that golden glove only works in its own universe, and Darkseid could easily move the
What
fight to new ones
in the
with his
hell?
boomstick tubes. Universe hopping is kind of his thing.
The Reed Richards of the Interdimensional Council of Reeds figured this out. Its 3 founding members, Reed, Reed, and Reed, each possessed Infinity Gauntlets, but discovered that they couldn't work outside of their own universes.
The gauntlet had no problem making Darkseid's avatar not feel so good, but since
That
Darkseid's
meme.
true form was always in the
But
Fourth World
holy
universe,
Jesus.
Thanos couldn't actually finish him off with the gauntlet.
Even if the fight took place in entirely neutral territory,
Same here,
the duel
Ram.
wouldn't change. Thanos' gauntlet wouldn't work, and true Darkseid's presence would actually just destroy everything just by being there.
But he didn't just lose because of the gauntlet. He really couldn't keep up with the Space Golem.
Even going toe-to-toe with a being as fast as Silver Surfer was nothing compared to when Darkseid took a trip to the edge of existence. This puts Darkseid almost 28 octillion times faster than Thanos.
And his Omega effect scales to the Astro Force, which could equal the Oblivion Bomb's universe-destroying blast. This means the Omega effect and Infinity Gauntlet were both pretty even in terms of destructive ability. But unlike Thanos, Darkseid can use his Omega powers whenever and wherever he wants.
Once he lost the gauntlet, Thanos could certainly survive star-level attacks, and even greater. But universal destruction is definitely a bit more than his purple Eternal Hide could handle. And even after that, Darkseid had plenty of ways to end the fight whenever he wanted, like the Omega Sanction.
Thanos was
Oh,
super
yeah,
powerful,
Omega
but
Sanction,
Darkseid was
really?
just faster, stronger, and even more ruthless.
And if you think about it, Thanos needed the Infinity Gauntlet to become a god, but Darkseid already was one.
Thanos just couldn't
Run the gauntlet!
Oh, you son of a bitch!
The
Okay.
winner is Darkseid.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, thanks for watching this year's season finale. If you want the music from the battle, you can get it by clicking the link below.
Or if you guys want to see Thanos and Darkseid in a rap battle, then just click that video right over there and check out our friends JT Music.
Fifth battle will return with a splash. Wait, with a splash? A splash. And they're showing us these colors. Who's gonna fight in season 6? If I'm gonna think about it, it has to be someone with water or any type of liquid ability. Okay, it's showing us none other than colors. Well, here's the thing, guys. I think it could be possibly these characters that might actually be here. So first off is Aquaman, which probably will actually make sense since his movie came out a few days ago. Well, yeah, a few days ago. And the other one might be the Inklings. Another contestant might be the Inklings because they actually have paint. Now, I think Bendy or Cuphead won't be necessary because Bendy can actually move ink, or better yet, control ink. But I don't think that could actually be that. And Cuphead doesn't actually possess none of the ink powers, since I don't know why I said Cuphead, but anyway, who could it be? Oh, hey, look at that. Well, I don't know who could that be, but anyway, season 6 is gonna begin. But guess what, guys? The date of season 6 is a day before my birthday. So on January 21st is gonna be season 6, but January 22 it's gonna be my birthday. Woo! Or probably gonna be my birthday since you know. Never mind. I don't need to actually tell you what's going on. Anyway, so let me just put these Christmas carols again. So guys, thank you guys for staying on this special Christmas special. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and had a great Christmas, as well as have a great New Year. And talk to you guys later. Peace out.